A very good morning, dear students. Myself, Priti Agrawal from Atal Bihari Vajpayee English Medium School. Welcome you all. Students, in the earlier lecture, we have studied about agriculture, crops, types of crops, steps of agriculture like plowing of soil, sowing of seeds, and adding manure and fertilizers. Now today, in this lecture, we will look into the further steps related to agriculture. So moving on to the next step, we begin with irrigation. Now what do you mean by irrigation? Can anybody tell what do you mean by irrigation? Water is important for proper growth and development of seeds of plants. The supply of water to crops at different intervals is called irrigation. Irrigation can be defined as the process of supplying water by artificial means to agricultural fields for crop production. If water available to the plants from rainfall is not sufficient, it is supplemented by irrigation water. So in this way, we can say that irrigation is mainly concerned with the supply of water to the crops. But how is this supply of water done? It is done by various methods. In this chapter, we will study about two main modern methods, and they are: the first method is sprinkler irrigation. Now what is sprinkler irrigation? Sprinkler irrigation, as you can see in this picture, sprinkling is the method of applying water to the soil surface in the form of a spray which is somewhat similar to the rain. You can see in this picture that rotating sprinkler head systems are commonly used for sprinkler irrigation. Now the next method is drip irrigation, which is also known as trickle irrigation. Drip irrigation is a micro irrigation method which optimizes the use of irrigation water by providing it uniformly and directly to the roots of the plants rather than the entire land surface on which the crop is grown, through a closed network of plastic pipes and emitters. Rate of water application is very low and without any pressure, that is drop by drop, and so the name of the method says, that is drip irrigation. Now the next step is protection from weeds. Undesirable plants that may grow naturally along with the crop is called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Weeds are also controlled by using certain chemicals called weedicides. Now after the weeding is done and the crops are fully grown, the next step done is harvesting. What is harvesting? Harvesting is the cutting of crop after it is mature is called harvesting. Harvesting is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. Harvesting activities include cutting, stacking, handling, threshing, cleaning and hauling. Now, once the crops are harvested, then need to be stored in a proper manner in order to prevent them from spoiling. Once the crops are grown, the farmers cannot afford them from getting spoiled, and to get higher value of the crops, they need to store properly. So grains are stored in a proper place under appropriate moisture and temperature to prevent it from the attack of insects and to preserve it for later use, and this is called the storage of grains. Now, as we have discussed earlier, apart from farming, agriculture is also concerned with the nurturing of animals, which can also be called as animal husbandry. Now, what is animal husbandry? Yes, as the slide suggests, animal husbandry is the management and care of farm animals by humans for profit, in which genetic qualities and behavior considered to be the advantageous to humans are further developed. The term can refer to the practice of selectively breeding and raising livestock to promote desirable traits in animals for utility, sport, pleasure or research. Now students, please pay your very good attention. Now in the following slides, I have given you some practice exercise questions and answers for you to write in your science notebook. I hope you all have understood the chapter very well. You all are supposed to note down this exercise in your book and submit me the book when the school starts. Now this is all for today's session. Myself Preeti Agrawal from Atal Bihari Vajpayee English Medium School. Thank you all for attending this session patiently with interest. Hope you all enjoyed studying. So keep learning and keep practicing. Thank you.